being soft is a choice. Now, in the world where we are very prone to hustle culture, independency, you have to do everything yourself, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. But in the world where you have to, you have to hustle and hustle and hustle and hustle before you get it. I have learned to protect my peace. I have learned to know how to be soft and enjoy calmness. And today's video, I want to share some of those habits with you guys, and I hope it helps, right? Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here, I do videos on self improvement, self development, and everything nice. And sometimes I do vlogs, so please do subscribe. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mariji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. So, guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. Today, we're talking soft girly habits or rituals. These are things that I technically, intentionally had to do to have a calm mind, a calm spirit that I have now to be a soft babe. I'm still getting there, right? But these are things that I'm doing to get there. Now, the first thing is slow morning. I never knew what slow morning was. I always knew that, okay, when you wake up, the first thing you have to do is get to work, which is not a bad thing, but you have to feel your soul first in the morning. You have to learn to do things slowly when you first woke up. I mean, when you first wake up. Sorry, when you first wake up, you really, really have to do things slowly. It is very, very important. Now, because I was someone who immediately I'm up from the bed. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing chores, I'm doing this. But now I filled my own cup by starting my morning gently, waking up gently. Now that's a thing because a lot of people actually do. I will use myself as an example. Let me just say a lot of people actually don't know what it is like to first of all wake up and sit on your bed or just open your eyes and just be looking. That is few seconds, a few minutes of you just waking up and being present of waking up, not just you waking up, opening your eyes and you're running out. Now that is why you always have to give yourself more time, to wake up earlier before you do whatever it is that you want to do. You want to go to work, whatever it is. So you don't just wake up and the next 30, 20 minutes, you're already into the day, right? So slow morning is something that I am learning to do now. I wake up slowly, I get ready to go for my walk slowly. I have my bath slowly. Now, doing those things slowly doesn't mean that you are dragging. Doesn't mean that you are sluggish, right? It just means that you are taking more time to pour into yourself. You are not rushing. Rushing. You're not rushing. I used to be that person. I used to rush. I would just rush. I've rushed. But now I take time to do things slowly in the morning, comb my hair slowly, right? I remember doing something and I was like, Tosin, calm down, they're gonna wait. And honestly they wait, right? And I do think something sometimes like, calm down, Tosin, you know um that thing will still be there, right? And it happens that that thing is still there, right? It's very, very important. The other day, I was talking to my sister. She was telling me if I've watched this Bimbo Ademoye's new movie, and I was like, oh, I was about to watch it, but I was feeling sleepy, and I put it off. Before me will not do that, though, I want to watch as I'm sleeping. I want to watch the movie, and I told her that I just put it off. Oh, the movie will always be there, so why do I want to keep myself? And she started laughing, and I was like, "That's the truth. The movie will always be there. I can wake up the next morning and watch it." Gone are the days where I'll be like, "No, I want to watch it right now. I want to." Mm-mm. I'm gonna post it now and I'm gonna watch it in the morning, or watch it 5 days after, or watch it 10 days after. The movie will always be there. And if it's not there, watch something else. Right? So always take your time to wake up slowly, have a slow morning, get ready slowly, play some music, some gospel music, some calm music in the morning. Take your time to, you know, do this will make you softer, right? It's very, very important to have a slow morning. The next thing I started doing is talking slowly to myself first, right? So now it is very hard when you are trying to pass a message, and if you are someone that you like to pass a message, like you have to pass it clearly. And lately I've been learning how to, I won't say articulate my words, is that the English? But I would say picture what I want to say before I open my mouth. Now I used to do that before, right? But for some reason I don't even understand. I just sometimes I will just say, I shouldn't have said that, right? Because deep down I know that I shouldn't really have said that. But lately now I'm like, I'm going to before I say anything, I'm going to think about it before I say it, right? It's very important. I've been learning to do that now. And I just really feel that it also reflects on how you talk to people and how you allow people to talk to you. Now, if I am talking to myself slowly, I'm trying to say some things, and in my head, I'm saying, okay, I want to say this thing. Does it make any sense in my head before I now like say it, right? Now, I have tapped into if I'm chatting with someone. Now, I'm not great of a chatter. I don't know how I will put it. But now going getting to know myself, I don't like to really chat. I prefer calls. Now I prefer calls because I can read your mood through the call. I don't know if that make any sense, but I just feel like I can do that, right? The way you are sounding, I can sense if you're angry or you're happy or something. I can really sense. But chatting is something that has made me very I misunderstand people a lot when I'm chatting. Do you get? So sometimes I like to type my words in my own WhatsApp or whatever it is and look at it and read it before I send it. So sometimes I will look feel like people see some message I'm like forwarded and maybe they might be feeling like I sent some but it was to myself, right? So from there I started talking gently, softly, like okay, this is how I want someone else to talk to me. So why don't I talk to myself like that gently? Do you get? I'm easy saying lately I there was one thing something that happened lately and I was like, oh that's good. That's actually really good. So I did a recipe and it didn't come out great. And I was like, it's okay, we'll do it again. Now 2 years me, a year ago me won't say that. A year ago me, 2 years ago me will be very, very feeling very bad that the recipe didn't come out nice. And I really said it and few minutes later, I was like, did I just say that to myself? Oh, that's so good. I just said it, and my sister was even actually there, but I just said it out loud that it's okay. It doesn't mean if I do it again, I pay more attention to it, I do what I'm supposed to do, I won't get it. It's okay, I'll do it again. You start from there, start talking to yourself gently. People will even know how to relate with you. Will know the boundaries of, oh, this person's not speaking to me nicely. This is not how I would speak to myself, right? You'll be able to cut that out. So it's always very important to speak to yourself gently, softly, kindly to yourself first if you want to be a soft babe. So that's a habit that you need to tap into. The next habit that I'm doing to be a soft babe is protecting my energy. This one, I'm taking it so seriously. You're stressing me out, I cut you off. Like, I used to be the one that would say, "Oh no, you shouldn't." No, some people don't deserve a third, second, fourth, fifth, tenth, 100 chance because some people are very funny. They do something to you, and because you forgive them, because of the type of person that you are, you just forgive and you pass. They keep on doing it to you because they know that okay, if I do this, it's just she's a sub, she's not she doesn't have too much wahala. She will accept me back or she will allow me to talk to her back that way. They do it again and again and again. And now I don't even need to say anything. I will just block you. Like literally. I don't need I gave you so many chances or I allowed you to talk to me so certain type of way or I allowed you to come into my life because I felt like you know what I'm not good, and you come and misuse it or you project some type of energy that is not mine to me. Oh no, you are going now. In as much as I'm here to preach, also preach, don't just cut people off like that and all that. Cut them off. Give that 1 second chance. I'm not going to lie and say don't give people a second chance. Give them a second chance and just cut them off. Now you literally don't even have to say anything. You block. Sometimes you don't even block, you leave them there. Let them just be, right? But there should be boundaries. Protecting your energy makes you softer in sense that it makes you calmer. I've noticed that since I've protect my energy against certain things, I'm calmer. I'm not worried about certain things. I'm not bothered about the way someone is treating me. I'm not bothered about the way someone is talking to me, right? I'm not bothered about the way someone is speaking to me. I'm not bothered about the way someone is treating me or misinterpreting what I'm saying or opening that hole for that person to always come into. No, no, you are not doing that. So since I started protecting my energy, just be, just day your day, make a day my day. Do you understand? I've been so calm. I've been so soft. I've just been living a genuine, calm, peaceful mind. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to be a bit boring if you like chaos, right? But if you don't like chaos, it's the best thing you can ever do. Protect your own energy. Everybody's gonna be fine. Like literally, everybody's gonna be fine. Now I block without what's it called now, without regrets. I block without feeling worried. I block and I allow people. There's something that happened lately and I looked at it, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to make you treat me like this again. I'm not going to make you feel like it is okay for you to come up from nowhere and do this again. You know what, you're blocked. Like, I don't want blocking really means I don't want to talk to you again. So be on your own. And I've just come to understand that silence is also a reply. So if someone is treating you some certain type of way, try to protect your energy, block, be quiet, don't say anything about it. Someone sends you a message, someone talks to you anyhow, calls you repeatedly, and you don't answer, they get the message. They really get the message. So if you want to be a soft babe, please and please, you really, really, really need to protect your energy. It's very important. The last one is slowing down and not rushing your seasons. Now, I talk a lot, not a lot, I think bit by bit about seasons, time and season of your life. Now, there are different time and seasons of your life. There's a time, like the Bible says, a time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to water. What that means to you is that there's a time where you have to put in all the work in certain bits. There's a time where you have to sit back and rest. I feel like it's that rest part that a lot of us do not know about, we do not have. Now, a lot of us are very into, oh, I don't need to rest, I need to do more, and we've done a lot, we're even burnt out. Now this is something that I had to learn the hard way because I was really, really burnt out about a lot of things that I was doing. And I was like, you know what, I just got to automatic reset and automatic rest. Enjoying stillness and calmness is something that you need to tap into. Now, if you do not know or you're not going through that season, there's a season called stillness and calmness. Now, it's a season where nothing seems to be happening. Now, nothing in sense of nothing is happening. You are just you. It just seems like the world is quiet. You know, when you block your ears and you're just looking, that's exactly what that season is like. And because I'm in that season, I know what it is like to be in a season of stillness and calmness. Enjoy every season of your life. There is a season where you are supposed to be doing the work, do the work. There's a season where you're supposed to be calm and resting for God or whatever it is that you believe in to make things work. There's a season where you don't have to do anything. You don't have to. I'm not saying do anything in the normal layman not doing anything. Of course, do something. I'm here filming videos, I'm doing something, but there's a season where it's a season where you don't have to push things, you don't have to force things. Now that's the word. Season where you don't have to force anything. That's a season where I feel like I am right now. So knowing how to figure out the season that you are in life is really going to help you to know how to navigate it and you know focus on that season and know how to navigate life, right? It's really going to help you. It's going to help you not to rush things. It's going to help you to slow down. If you want to be a soft babe, you have to learn how to slow down. You really have to learn how to sit back, relax, do the things that you want to do calmly, do go to work calmly, come back home calmly, eat calmly, just live the life that you're already living in a way that is smooth and soft for you, if that make any sense. So it's always very, very important to enjoy your season. Let's slow down. I think I was saying this in one of my videos, there's no end points to all these things. There's no, okay, where do we get? Okay, this is the end. Okay, full stop. No, no. As old as my parents are, they are looking for ways to do more things. So it never ends. it really never ends, because no matter the age that you are, even if you say you want to retire, they will still, your money still has to be working for you, so you are still doing one or two things, right? So it's always very important to slow down, don't rush your seasons, know, study your seasons, know them, enjoy them, and always enjoy stillness and calmness. It might be a bit odd at the beginning, but trust me, enjoy it. It is very, very important. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really know if I need to do more. Please share this video to someone that you feel might need it. Give me a comment in my comment section. I really, really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're not. I really, really appreciate that too. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye y'all.